of Harlem look fucking ridiculous. Okay? But, you know, I can never do it. But as bad and deluded as hip-hop fans are, there is a new group. They've come in. They are the young upstarts, and they are so much more annoying than any other group of cinema fans. And that's Twilight fans. Now, I've been single for quite a long time, so for the one upshot of being single was I didn't know what Twilight was. It wasn't until I started working at cinema that I had to deal with it. And they come in wearing makeup and fangs and with these t-shirts that say things like, I'm a Twihard. I was like, what the fuck is a Twihard? So I had to ask a friend, and again, the very informative colleague of mine was like, well, Bert, a Twihard is a Twilight fan who considers themselves so devout in their following of the franchise that they are hardcore, hence Twihard. I was like, oh, okay, I get it, that's kind of cute. Bit inaccurate though, surely Twitard would be more accurate. But no, because it seriously is. It's a really good example of cultural marmite, is the Twilight franchise. You either hate it or you're a fucking idiot. So, there you go. Because seriously, I've seen the merchandise these people pay money for, and you know, you get like bed throws and fridge magnets, all the usual inane crap. But I swear to God, at my cinema, we were selling a packet of Twilight plasters, or Band-Aids if you're American, but I cannot think of a group of people less concerned about stopping the flow of blood than vampires. How did they not go, okay, maybe we won't sell the plasters, we'll let that go. But weirdly enough, that's not the strangest bit of Twilight merchandise out there. There is such a thing, this is completely true and real, there is a Twilight dildo in existence. What it is it comes with a special jelly with glitter in it, and you can keep it in the freezer and the jelly won't freeze, so when you want to use it, it's cold and hard and sparkling like a vampire's cock. And when I heard about this, I was like, right, that's going in my act. I've got to find out if it's real though. So I had a fun half an hour on the internet. I would like to say the best thing about being a stand-up comedian, even if you're only doing it amateurly, is you can look at anything on the internet. If you get caught, fuck off research. This is art, piss off. So I checked out a couple of websites, and the first one I went on was actually really charming. It was called Dildos Are Us. But they laid it out really well, it was updated, the pictures were small, so you weren't going to get a huge cock on your screen unless you wanted one. And they were just very witty. Like the caption for the Twilight dildo started with the line, "Just in for Halloween." Which people love. And they did it very well. When you go to check out, the little message that flashes up once you finish the transaction just says, "Thank you for your custom, please come again." Which, again, I like. The next website I went on, they weren't quite as pleasant. They weren't that subtle. They were called Dildo Wholesalers. They dropped the W, and their checkout message, their checkout message was a little less charming. It just said, "Thanks, now go fuck yourself." So there you go. But the interesting thing about the Twilight franchise is Dildo, is it links it to another franchise that's out with someone that's doing rather well, is Toy Story. So I don't know how many of you know this, but the original Toy Story film is, well, it's not an original, it's a remake. It's a remake of a porn film called Sex Toy Story. And whereas the 1995 Pixar remake concerns the adventures of a small boy called Andy whose toys come to life when he's not aware, with hilarious results, the original is about a young woman called Andrea whose sex toys come to life when she's asleep, with erotic results. Now I can see some of you looking at me and you're just not buying this. You don't have to risk being caught on the internet to verify. Just go home, all around a friend who's got Toy Story, watch the original film. Within 20 minutes you should notice Bo Peep is blatantly into erotic asphyxiation, and the main characters' names are Buzz and Woody. So anyway, that's pretty much the end of the stand-up part of my set, but you're in for a treat. Speaking of porn remakes, I'm going to sing a song for you.